There's no normal life won't stop till I'm rich. Say where were you when I was down bad and the money come.
Today guys, I'm going to be showing you how to make the rectangle strip effect like you saw in the clip before this. Alright, let's jump right in. First of all, you're going to want to just go around. Right here, I already have all my clips synced up and everything, to where the shotgun hits the player. And I'm just going to go back to where I first pull out my shotgun. So about right here. And I'm going to make sure the audio clip and video clip is unlinked. And I'm going to cut it right here. And then cut it where the shotgun hits. And then next you can hold Alt and drag up on this clip. And then make sure you're not holding Alt and drag up one more time. And so you can see there is a space in between the two clips. This is just a duplicate of the clip that you just cut. So you're going to want to go over here to generators. And you're going to want to grab the solid color generator. Drag that onto here. Go to the end of your duplicated clip. Hold down Control B. Or you can just get this and drag it right here. And then get the selector again. And then to delete this, you can just do Cut or Control X. And to reverse an action, you can just do Control Z. And there you go. So now what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to press D on this clip, which will disable it, which this solid color is above the other clip, so it'll be just making the screen black over this clip. So you're going to want to select the solid color, make sure you're on video, other than file, and go to settings, and scroll down till you get to opacity, and turn that down to about 60. I would say do 65, and that's how it will look. It looks pretty good. That's just the solid color giving it a different look, so you'll see later why it's like that. And so you're going to come up to this clip, press D again on it, and it'll enable it, and you maybe will think that that undoes all of your work, but all you have to do is D again. Alright, so make sure on this clip, anywhere on it, I would say the beginning, and select it, and then go to Fusion down here. Then you're going to want to drag in, or just drag in, or you can just always just click this, and it'll come in, and you're going to want to drag your media in, media out, just like that, so it's easier to manage, because you're only going to be adding a few things. Now, drag this to right there, just like that, and make the width 1.2, so it can go across your whole screen. And since you're on the first keyframe, keyframe the width, the height, and the angle. And when you're on the height, change it down to 0, go 5 keyframes forward, bring the height up to as much as you want. I'm gonna go ahead and do 5.35, 0.535, and change the angle like this. And then go again, keyframe everything again. Go all the way to the end. Go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 keyframes. Just move it a little bit so it doesn't just stand there the whole time. It moves a little bit, and you can don't ever adjust the width. You can adjust the height some, and it'll start to grow, and then make it look a little bit different. But then you can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, just go 1 keyframe forward, keyframe them all again, and then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 keyframes forward. You can move the angle however you want. I'm going to do it back to where it started, probably around here. Change the width to, you can keep it at 1.2 if you want, but you're going to want to change the height to 0. And so you can either do that, or you can make it shrink like that. Either way is good. I usually shrink it with the height. So I'll show you what that looks like. So it's gonna grow out, and then it's gonna close out. So So that's all you have to do for this. I'll get into the second part in a second, and I'll get into an extra thing if you want it. This is completely optional, so I'll get to the extra thing. It makes it look a little bit cooler and just different stuff. So not holding anything down, drag this up and drag this up, the generator and the extra clip. And I have a effect I'm gonna be dragging in. I will show it to y'all when I drag it in. Okay, so I just dragged in this snow with a black background. It's a 10-minute long clip, I think. You can always trim it down a lot, which I'm gonna be doing. So next I'm gonna be dragging it down. Oh, of course, you need to unlink the audio with it. Control X on the audio so that it'll delete it, and then make sure you have this lined up with both your clips. And what you're gonna want to do is go select the falling snow, make sure you're on video other than file, go down to composite, make sure it's on, and change it to add. And then you can always change the opacity down if you don't want the snow to be that big, but I'm going to keep it at 100. And then you can see that there's like snow in the background, and it makes it look a little bit better. You can always just add like random effects that'll make the background of this look better. And if you're gonna do that, you're gonna want to add it to the bottom clip because that's the background right here. And so I'll get into the little glowing around the edges now. Okay, so to do that, you're gonna want to go down to Open FX over here on the left side. Search in uni.ecto, and this does require a plugin, so I will have this plugin linked in the description, and you'll be able to get it really easily. It's a tutorial that I'll be linking. And then you're gonna want to drag the Uni Ecto to the top, the top clip, just like that. It's gonna take a second, and it's gonna be very glitchy if I watch it back. But I'm gonna be showing you how to change it to yellow color, like you saw in the thumbnail and the clip. So what you're gonna want to do is make sure you select the top clip, go to Effects, and what you're gonna be changing is the outer color, and you're gonna want to be changing it to yellow, just like this. You can change the inner color to yellow as well, and it looks like that. You can glow color from source, which just makes it a little bit different. Always keep it at 0. I would say glow intensity. The distortion, as you can see, changes the skin inside of it, but if you keep it like this, it's just 2 lines. So that looks pretty clean, but you can do either one, but I'm gonna be doing the distortion like this. I'd say keep it at 75 is probably the best, and the glow intensity, you can have that at whatever you want. I'm just gonna be keeping it at the default. And this at the default as well. No, I'm gonna be keeping this at 75 as well. Not 200. And you can do warm chroma. It actually, I don't see how it changes anything, so I'm just keeping it at the default. And then pattern, as you can see, that changes a little bit. Just keep it at clouds, whatever it was. Complexity, you can just mess around with all the settings and it'll look different for you. Okay, so the last thing you're gonna do is add the slice sound effect. I'm gonna bring it in, and we'll be right back with it. Okay, so I've brought in my slice sound effects. So as you can see, it starts around right here. So I'm gonna want to trim it down to there. And then once it first appears, so right here, I'm gonna want to. That's pretty good how it is right now. So I'll play it for you. As you can see, that makes it sound a ton better and look a ton better. I'm gonna go ahead and disable this clip. Just turn off the effect real quick so that I can see how it matches up. So that matches up pretty well. I can enable the effect now, and that's pretty much it for the effect that you're going to be using. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I'll have more videos soon.